Good morning, everyone. My name is Fausto Christopher Madrid Condes, and this is my presentation on the proper bandaging technique for someone who has suffered an injury in the ear, cheek, and jaw area. But before we start, I'm going to demonstrate how to properly fold our triangular bandage into a narrow cravat. So before we start, I'm going to enumerate the parts of the bandage. The tips of the bandage are called the tails. The longest side is called the base. The two shorter sides are called sides. And of course, the apex. So for us to be able to get a narrow cravat, as they would call it, or the proper folding technique to be used for that type of injury, we have to fold the triangular bandage from the apex to the middle of the base. So this is what we call the broad cravat. Next, we just follow the motion by folding it again. This is going to be called the semi-broad cravat, and another fold will give us the fold that we need, or the narrow cravat. There is also a proper technique of storing the bandage once it's properly folded. So we take the tails and fold it into the middle, like so. Next, we just take the two edges and we fold it again in the same manner. Lastly, we can tuck it away by folding it in the middle for the next use. Good morning, guys. I'm now going to demonstrate how to properly place a bandage over someone who has suffered an injury in the ear, cheek, and jaw area. So now that we have our narrow cravat, we're going to place the apex over our patient's injury. Let's just assume that it's in the ear area. So we place this over here, and we wrap the two tails over our patient's head and under the chin. Next, we make a cross at the other side of our patient's head, like so, and secure it over his eyebrows. Next, we tie the bandage securely, like this. And we take the excess and tuck it inside the bandage. So now we have our ear, cheek, and jaw bandage. Thank you for watching.
So good evening, guys. My name is Bo Fernandez, and for today, for this evening, I'm going to show you guys how to bandage an injury in the head or in the skull. So before you bandage anything, you have to dress the wound. So let's say this is the the gauze. So you just damp it in here. If it's a big wound, you can get it stitched at the hospital. So in here. Then after that, you have to get your triangular bandage. If you don't have any, you can use any big scarf and fold it in half, so it will become a triangle. So first you have to do is to fold this part, see the straight line part, three times. So So as you can see, I folded in 3 times. So what you're gonna do next is to put the folded part onto his forehead. So like this. And then after that, you put it onto his forehead. You have to tie a knot here to secure it. Right over left. And then once you tied it, you have to come back to the front and then tie it once more to secure it. So as you can see here, and then once more. And you can do here is you can tuck in the sides so it will look neat, just like so. And then lastly, you can see this tail. You can tuck it in here so it will be secured and the wound will not be contaminated of some sort. So in here, so that's all. It's pretty easy and you can do it at home. That's why I'm doing it at home. Thank you very much.
Hi, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to bandage an elbow injury. So first you get yourself a scarf that is square shaped like this, and then you shape it in a triangular form like this. And what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna put this between the arms, the elbows, and the chest of your patient. Then make sure that you tie both ends the back of your patient. And make sure that your patient is comfortable as you fix it as they lie their elbows in the scarf. And there you have it. Bandage for elbow injury.